इलेक्शन तेकला असताना घाई गडबडीन पणजेचो ओडीपी केला तो पणजेकारांच्या बऱ्याक न्ही. पणजेकारांच्या जिणेचेर ताचो वायट परिणाम जातलो म्हूण गोवा बचाव अभियानान शिटकावणी दिल्या. ताळगांव आनी पणजेचे ओडीपी एनजीपीडीएन जे पद्दतीन तयार केल्यात ताकाच गोवा बचाव अभियानाची हरकत.
Yeah, well, you see, that's what it's even with the elections like that. So now we'll have to see what is the pressure on the government to do the right thing. Finally it's the people. I mean, we cannot do more than what the public really
we can just bring into the public domain what we see going wrong. And if people will come on it. During the GBA agitation, thousands of people came on the streets. We are following a democratic procedure, giving it in writing, giving them time to look at it. And if things don't work, we have the courts and we have the streets. And we had given in written objections and suggestions to the PDA committee. However, within 3 days, the plan was notified and whatever objections that we had raised were not addressed. So, GBA took the initiative and has sought legal method to challenge the notification of the Panjim ODP. GBA assisted the Goa Heritage Action Group and the convener of Goa Bachao Abhiyan to file an appeal in the court in public interest. Basically, the ODP has been challenged because it has not followed procedures. First of all, if the local body has to be consulted, the CCP was not consulted, or the CCP has not approved the plan. So since CCP has not approved the plan, the ODP cannot be finalized. The issue is when the ODP has to be drawn up, the conservation committee has to meet and recommend changes in heritage area or conservation zone. This committee meeting also has not been held and the ODP has been finalized with changes in heritage area. The third thing is that whenever an ODP is put out for objections and suggestions, the regulations, building regulations that are governing at that will govern or will be used for construction based on this ODP has to be put out. So the regulations were not out when the ODP plan was kept up for public. Now, the objective of the ODP plan is laid down, and we see that the way the plan has been drawn up, it doesn't meet the objective of the plan. In fact, studies had to be done, and accordingly, based on the studies, the plan had to be formulated. So no studies have been done. So we have asked, as GBA, we have put in RTIs to the various departments and we have got responses from them, and it is very clear that they have not been consulted when this ODP was formulated.
Immediately we know that the CCP has it's claimed that they were consulted, but we know that they were very unhappy with the plan and they did not agree with it. And the other thing is that for any changes changes in conservation zone, you have to involve the conservation committee, which was not consulted. And there are things like bylaws. For instance, if you are introducing a 12-story building, what are the safety features and how is the fire department going to reach there? It's a very serious issue which most people don't think of. For instance, if you have a full zone, which is a zone as in, like Pato Plaza, where all the buildings are high, the fire department can plan for that area. That means they have ladders, etc. If you have one 500 square meter plot in the middle of maybe whatever, La Marble colony or something, right? If you have a tall building there, how does the fire department know what to send? There are so many issues like this which need to be taken care of. I mean, this is actually it's a criminal thing what they have done.
This file, the petition which we have filed is in the district court. We have filed an appeal. Yes, we have filed in the district court, and thereafter it will there are certain issues which have to be dealt in the district court and certain issues which are going to be dealt in the high court. So we have started the process. Now we are challenging this in the interest of the public. See, a public are going to invest their money, they are going to construct based on a plan which is illegal. After the construction comes up and the court decides that the area has the plan is illegal, maybe because it has violated CRZ law or because the process has not been followed, and then you have demolitions ordered by the various tribunals. So who is going to stand to lose? Are the general public. So to protect the interest of the public, we have also taken this stand to file an appeal and challenge the ODP. Margao ODP, they have challenged on different, their notification was not passed. In Panjim, the notification has been passed.
So it has become a law?
It has become. So we have written, we have asked for stay of the implementation. Anyway, presently the code of conduct is there, so they cannot implement it. But as soon as the election process gets over, the plan can be implemented. So before any harm is done to the public, we have asked for a stay. Let the courts clear it, and then the public will be safe as well as our environment.
शिरोडेची अपक्ष उमेदवार दिया शेटकाराच्या गाडयेक खंय काल राती कोणे तरी उजो घालो. ती प्रचाराक गेल्ली, फाटल्यान तिच्या गाडयेक उजो घालो. आपली गाडी उज्यात लासतना पळोवन तिचे प्रेसांव वाळले आनी तिका फोंड्या आयडी हॉस्पिटलांत घालची पडली. बरोबर तिचो ड्रायव्हरूय आशिल्लो. फोंडेचे पोलीस फुडली चौकशी करतात. हे बुलेटिन हांगाच सोंपता. ह्यो खबरो तुमकां prudentmedia.in वेबसायटीर लायव्ह पळोवंक मेळटात. नमस्कार.